about 9:15 in the morning, and I want some coffee.
Today, as of recording, is December 10th, and that means it has been exactly 3 years to the day since I dropped out of college, moved back home, and really decided to fully commit to YouTube. In watching back some of my old vlogs from that era, I can really tell and remember, based on that video, how I was feeling in that moment and where I kind of was mentally in that time. One thing's for certain, that I didn't want to be there anymore. I didn't want to do the school thing anymore. I was done with it. I really just wanted to, do my own thing. But every year since then, around this time, I like to go back and rewatch some of those old videos and just reflect on that time. It was a really important time for me to grow, I think. And as I was watching back some of those college vlogs, I came across this video where I talked about the struggles of being a small YouTuber, and watching that back honestly kind of hit me in a way. I really felt when I remember feeling that way, and how I felt was very discouraged. I was not pleased with, really specifically, the videos I was making. In that video, whenever I made that video, my intention was to encourage people to not give up on their dreams of being a YouTuber or whatever their dreams were. But I think looking back at it now with, having more time to kind of let that sit, I think that truly my core intention for making that video was to remind myself, to encourage myself not to quit. And see, I don't ever genuinely recall wanting to quit, but at the same time, I think if I ever did, that was about as close as I came. I believe that me making that video was myself telling myself, I was trying to encourage myself not to quit. 3 years ago, I dropped out of college, and I believe still to this day that was the best decision that I could have ever made in that moment. Of all the things I could have done, that was the one. I think that was the best one. I think one of the reasons that was the best decision, because first of all, again, in watching the videos back, it's almost immediate how you can tell the difference between how happy I am in college versus how happy I am at home doing YouTube videos. Another reason is, I think because I chose and I committed to a direction. Because in starting college and going to college in the first place, I was choosing not to choose. And by that, I think I mean I was choosing college at the moment. But I truly wanted to make YouTube videos all the time. For some reason, I thought my reason for going to college was so that having a degree was my backup plan. And obviously looking back, I think that sounds ridiculous, but in the moment, it made sense in my head. 3 years later, slightly more mature brain, looking back on that, I think I really just was afraid, I think, to commit to a direction. I wouldn't change what I did. Not at all would I change what I did, because I think I really did need that time. I needed those 4 or 5 months of college to cement the idea and to confirm and validate that choice that I had made by dropping out. Not only that, but college introduced me to sort of being on my own as a whole, and of course the people I met there. I made some really good friends in college, and matter of fact, I even met the love of my life in college. But I think really the reason I'm most happy with that decision that I made is because, the decision to leave, is because I chose a direction. I committed, and I think that's something that before leaving school, I had a hard time doing. You know, I liked so many things, I liked doing so many things, so I didn't want to choose a career because I didn't know what to choose because I had so many ideas. And in looking back, I now realize that the choosing and the committing is what got me going. It's what got me started on this journey. On that day 3 years ago, I committed to a direction. I chose a path. And from that choice came a multitude of amazing opportunities and things that just I'm immeasurably grateful for. You always see these things that say, you know, in 3 words, what would you tell your 18-year-old self? Now, to be entirely fair, my 18-year-old self was only 3 years ago, but I would tell him this: never give up. It's that simple. Never give up, because had I given up, I would never be able to see the opportunities that I see today. As badly as it hurts sometimes, and as badly as it sucks, the struggles of getting to where you want to go, no matter how bad that sucks at times, giving up is always worse. Wondering what if is worse. Having regret is worse. I could always look back and say, well, I wonder what would have happened if I'd have kept with it, and if I would have made sure the channel grew and built the channel up and really just achieved my dreams of being a YouTuber. Like, I could always wonder, what if I had stuck with it? What if I hadn't made those dreams happen? But what I chose, and what I continue to choose, is to make those dreams happen. And to make 18-year-old me proud. 'Cause it's